Yo, before this video starts, I just want to address the rumors that are kind of going around on Instagram. And no, I am not starting an OF, and I am not oiling up at 1,000 subscribers. I know we're close, but I'm not oiling up at 1,000 subscribers. All right, guys? That's enough. But in today's video, we're going to be going over how to create a mock-up for your clothing brand. Mock-ups are super useful for using for your tech packs or promotion on social media. Just a lot of stuff. Honestly, I don't know why I took so long to record this video. I've had a lot of people DM me and comment just asking for me to make a mock-up tutorial. So today we're going to get right into that. I kind of got all my little files right here. We're going to kind of be going over how to create mock-ups like this t-shirt or this hoodie right here. By the way, this is a new design for a little brand that I'm working on, so more info on that soon. But yeah, first thing you're gonna want to do is get Photoshop, Photopea, Canva, whatever program you use. There's an alternative, there's free options out there, and then you're gonna want to take in whatever mockup that you're gonna use. For this video, I'm gonna be using this wash tee mockup that I have linked in my Gumroad right here. So if you want to support the channel, it's 10 bucks and you get my measurement pack as well as the mock-ups that you see here. First of all, I'm going to do this one right here, wash tee transparent background, and we're just going to drag this into here. We're going to go find whatever file I want to put on the t-shirt. When you're using a graphic designer or you're creating your own design, you're going to want to export that design as a PNG with the transparent background. This is the design I got right here. As you can see, it's transparent, so we're just gonna go in here to Photoshop. Once we get this in here, we're kind of just gonna go to this layer, right? And we're just gonna adjust this layer to whatever size that we want. When you're creating your mock-up, you kind of want to try to get everything centered as possible. You don't want to make your design like absolutely massive, because even if you go overseas to manufacture something and your design is like absolutely massive like this, it's going to be really expensive, and the likelihood of them being able to create that is pretty low. We're going to make this a good size, put it in the middle like that. And when t-shirts are being printed, they're usually about 2.5, 2 inches, 3 inches down from the collar, so the seam right here. We're just gonna kind of adjust this so it looks pretty even. Boom, we got this mock-up going here. Looks pretty nice. I think it could go up a little bit. We're just going to kind of go over how to achieve that more realistic look by using blend modes. Okay, so as I was editing the video, I felt like I could have given a little bit of a better explanation as to how exactly blending modes work, and kind of break down the 3 different types that we're going to be mainly using when creating mockups, which is multiply, overlay, and then soft light. And by using blend modes, we can see the texture of the t-shirt through the graphic, so it just kind of gives it that more realistic vibe. So every time we're cooking this up, you're going to want to duplicate the graphic 3 to 5 times until you achieve the desired look. Adjust your opacity and all that, the brightness as well, according to your design. I'm kind of going to be breaking down the 3 main blending modes that you're going to be using. For example, right here, I have this colorful design on this cream colored tee, and I'm just going to show you how I kind of achieve this look. This is what it looks like normally, right? As you can see, it looks photoshopped on there. I kind of have my different multiply layers, and I have them with different opacities, kind of to get the textures in there. And I have individual brightness adjustments on each layer, and you can achieve a brightness adjustment by going to this circle right here, clicking on the brightness contrast, right clicking on it, and then creating a clipping mask. You're just going to want to add that because multiply does darken the actual graphic. So overlay is commonly used on dark garments with a light graphic. This is kind of what it looks like just slapped on there. As you can see, it's very bright, and this is not what a realistic screen print would look like. What we do is the same method as we did with multiply. We go in here to overlay, add the effect, and we add a different opacity. And as you can see, this looks way more realistic and closer to what an actual screen print would be looking like. For the final one, this is going to be soft light. Soft light is very similar to overlay, except it is a little bit of a softer color. Comparing the two, you can kind of see how this one is just slightly softer. So you just go in here, duplicate the layers, and adjust the opacity to the desired effect. That is basically how different blending modes work and how you can apply them to make your mockups look more realistic. If you want to add in a different background, you can do so. Say you want a black background, we just drag this in here, and boom, it's on a black background. You can put some text down here, shop now, change the text size, and now you got a simple, clean graphic. If you would like a different color, you could switch it. Most people just have it as a white background. You can make yourself stand out, put a different image as the background, whatever, but it's fairly easy. So let's just do another one right now. We're gonna do a hoodie. We're gonna try to create this right here. Get this black hoodie right here from Reno, and it's gonna be kind of the same process. I'm gonna drag this image so that it fills up the full screen. Once I do this little trick, Control A, V, you can just center that entire layer by doing Control A, V, and then just clicking up here. Get rid of some of these other layers. And then we're gonna just take this, shrink it down to a size that we like. It does look a little bit off to me, so we can slightly slant it so that it looks more realistic. Already pretty fire, right? Like, I feel like I could put this up and people would already kind of see the idea of what the product's gonna look like. So yeah, it's fairly simple to create a mock-up. You can do this on hats, hoodies, t-shirts. If you want to get some mock-up packs, I have my acid wash mock-up pack, and then you can also find the Reno mock-up pack, which is very good. Honestly, has never let me down. My homie Bland Visuals also has a phenomenal mock-up pack on his Gumroad, so if you would like to support that as well, you can go check that out. I hope this video helped y'all. If you have any questions on how to create mock-ups or any other brand questions, just leave them down in the comments. I always reply. I really appreciate all the support. We're really close to 1K subscribers. So yeah, I love y'all. Have a great one.